What's up, you beautiful, beautiful people? Today we are going to tie my ODB golden. This was the golden. I think we're gonna do the salmon fly version of this. A little small for a salmon fly, but we're gonna tie it on a number 6 K2302 Kamado hook. Reason I love this hook is the tip to top of the shank. It's got a huge gap for a hopper hook, and yeah, it's dope. So let's dive right into this sucker. We're gonna start off using black thread, whatever you prefer. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I'm kind of over all this rain. We've been getting a lot. And yes, I still have the squeaky loon bobbing. But now I'm getting used to it. Okay, so you want to make a little bit of an egg sac at the back with your thread. If you don't have any resin, you will survive this. I promise. It's just one of those things. I'm not even sure you need to have it. It's just aesthetics. Light it up. I use Solares for everything. This one is the flex because I'm out of the hard, but it's all good. Okay. Next, we're going to tie in our wire. For this, I'm using a small brown wire. We're using this to basically make sure that the foam that we're going to tie in is tied securely. So we'll tie that baby in. So the foam we're going to use over the back is black foam, 1 millimeter, with no yellow deer hair on it. And I don't even know how wide you would say this is. A little less than 1/4 inch. Cut your little triangle for the back. I snip it a little bit more square just because I don't think it matters. Run it a little past your egg sac just so it kind of covers it a little bit. Couple tight wraps. Fold the foam over. Use whatever you want to use for your salmon fly color, golden, it doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter, but whichever bug you're tying, you choose what you like. I use Yellowstone Fly Goods, frog ice. I love this stuff. Wish they'd produce it, because I'm almost out. So you want to build this in a taper, so small to big. So just start doubling down your body as you go. I think it sounds like a Tweety bird. And we're going to want to wrap our dubbing a little bit past halfway. Just so it's less deer hair that we have to bullet. Just a little more. Ball it up. Alright, so then pull your foam over. Tight wraps. If you tie that tight enough, you can just pull your foam right off. Easy breezy. Then take our wire for our rib. I go one over where I tied in right at the back, right where the thread line is, and then I just do even spaces over the top of that foam. Helicopter it off, and now we're on to Crystal Flash. So I have actually been using this Midge crystal Flash. I freaking love this stuff. Smaller. I love it. I think it just looks way better. You can use more and it doesn't look like you're using all that much. It's about a pinch width. Double that over. So that's nice and tight in, nice and tight. And go back to our cutter. Uh-oh. No zap glue all over the place. All right. Go back to our cutter. Cut our body out. Yes, I use this cutter for everything. I think this is the buggiest cutter there is. You can use this for everything. But differently from everything else I tie, we're actually going to go to the back of where you would tie the head in. And that's where this is going to go on this particular fly. So you can press that foam together to kind of tighten it up a little bit. And break your thread off, because that's always a good damn time. Everything's fine. This one is 3/0 thread. So weak. Oh, you dirty bastard. Okay, we're tying again. So after you break your thread off, re-cinch down all that Crystal Flash you just put in, because it just now is loose. And we'll go back to the foam again. Same thing, over the head. Nice and tight, but not overkill. So when I clip that Crystal Flash, I go just a little past the butt itself. You want it kind of hanging in the water just a little bit. Tie that part in, cut that foam off. Okay. So for the wings, I've been using make fly foam. Take a strand, because this has a split wing on it. So double that down, 2 pieces. Oop. Tie that in so it's on either side of that fly. Straighten it if needed. So now we go to our deer hair. So for the salmon fly, I am going to use black deer hair. I already have it pre-plucked and stuff for video's sake. I'm trying to get better at cutting this where I think it's supposed to go. But I always end up trimming anyway, so whatever. So for your bowl head, I think this is where a lot of people get screwed up. So it's the same thing as any streamer you're going to tie with deer hair. 1 loose wrap, 2, and just spin it. It's just like spinning deer hair. It is spinning deer hair. So, and of course I left it long as hell again. I'm trying to get better at doing that. just so I look like I know what I'm doing. Get out of there. Or don't. Just sit there. Alrighty. So here comes the fun part. Why are you sitting down there like that? Come and join the party. So there's tools you can use. I mean, shit, you can even use like your thread to push the head back. I just like to use my fingers. I like to make the hair start to have memory on where it's going. And I pinch it real tight. I do one loose wrap, and then I go real tight. And then you got a good bullet head. Easy breezy. So with this, we want to clip the bottom. We don't want any deer hair at the bottom. So cut that nice and clean, straight across. This is a very easy fly, guys. And it's going to fish very, very well. I can feel it. So salmon fly, I mean, I have a million colors of sexy floss to use. But we're going to use orange. I like orange. Orange is dope. So we're going to use orange for the legs. Come on, baby. I know most people do the freaking loopy doopy thing, and good at you. Every time I've done that, like, it looks so ridiculous. Of course, the one piece I cut looks ridiculous. I don't know if you guys are particular about your rubber legs, but it stresses me out if they're not both the same. Okay. And we'll just take some black sexy floss for the antennas. I don't know, this bunch I got from... Oh, you bastard. Like the Boston Celtics in Game 6, turnover central. I think smaller sexy floss would look just fine as well. I like it more predominant. So we're just going to cut our sexy floss straight in half. Right over the top of that bullet head. We got one. God, this stuff has like little stringers everywhere. You don't want to tighten it too much yet, because you want to get them right where you want them. Now cinch them down. Take your zap. Just a little bit on the thread and those rubber legs, because you don't want those antennas to move. And this is about it, guys. Take a little bit more of your dubbing. Just to build that collar up, kind of hide all the crap that you screwed up on. And that's it. This is like a chubby fly. I don't even know. With those wings, I think it's going to be good. Real good. It's going to be a real good floater. I think this thing's going to hammer some fish. Pretty buggy looking. It's my ODB. All good things. Thanks for watching.